My name is Mary. I want to tell you something of how I became a Christian and what my life has been like as a Christian. Some 60 years ago, Anthony Newley wrote and sang a song called "Stop the World, I Want to Get Off." I'm wondering, have you ever wanted to do that? Stop the world and get off? I wanted to so many times over the years. But today, I'm telling you that during my 80 years of living, I've found someone who is able to change me and so make life worth living, even in the hardest of times. That someone is Jesus Christ. God's love for you and me is powerful and forever. At 7 years old, I asked Jesus to be my saviour. He took me seriously, but I was a wayward child. And looking back, I know myself to have grown into a rebellious, selfish know-it-all, living my life in the shelter of the church, looking fine on the outside, but not so fine inside. What you'd call a hypocrite. We were married in 1961, and me, the know-it-all, said, "We'll be happy ever after." It wasn't long before the honeymoon was over, and years of disillusion, bitterness, and misery followed for both of us. Our children grew up in a very unhappy religious home. Pretense was how we got through our Christian life, and very few knew the truth. But through all those unhappy years, the faithful one, Jesus Christ, was true to his word. I will never leave you or forsake you. I didn't know how to change a marriage gone so horribly wrong. We struggled on. My Christian experience was mostly theory and habit. I knew much of what the Bible taught, heard hundreds of sermons, sang all the hymns and songs about God's love for us, but I didn't know him. I had no personal relationship with him. Life was all about me and my hurt and my pain. Well, one day back in 1977, in frustration and misery, I lay on the floor and said to God, if this is all there is to being a Christian, then I want to die. A very real moment. Stop the world, I want to get off. Perhaps being honest with God for the first time. Amazingly, his reply was that he didn't condemn me. Forgiveness was for me, his child. I decided to believe him. I asked forgiveness and knew I had received it. Over the years since, slowly, on my part, graciously and lovingly on his, the Lord Jesus has shown me myself and given me time to choose his way as he has changed me. He knows me and I am knowing him, and I am so thankful. This year sees our 60th wedding anniversary. Yes, we are together. Amazing, a miracle of God's love and power in our lives. I didn't know such a thing was possible. And it hasn't been easy. And I'm still a work in progress. But Jesus Christ is so amazing. He lived and died and rose from the dead for me and for you. He is God. His word is true. He alone can change a human heart so that whatever life circumstances, life is worth living. I love him today more than ever I have, and I know he loves me totally, and he loves you also. He loves his creation. Will you ask Jesus Christ into your life and find that life is worth living after all?